What's going on YouTube? Jeans here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're continuing our monotype team showcasing, and today we are showcasing a steel monotype team. Now, when it comes to steel type, I feel like a lot of steel type Pokemon are so cool. Plus, steel type is one of the best single typings in the game, so should have a fun one today. Now, this team has a few off-meta Pokemon and also has a few meta Pokemon, such as Golden Go and Dialga. Off-meta, you can see the rest, COPPERAJAH, never really use that Pokemon too much, Klefki for support, Bronzong for support, and Metagross, which is a fan favorite. So it should be a fun one. Hopefully I get to use these Pokemon. Hopefully we don't go up against any Sun team, because in that case, we pretty much just lose the match. But let's get started here with COPPERAJAH. Has Sheer Force as its ability, so it's hitting like a truck. On top of that, it's got the Clear Amulet as its item. It's got Iron Head, it's got Rock Slide, it's got Body Press. On top of that, it's got Protect. Klefki, a great support Pokemon for today's team with Prankster and Light Clay as its item. It's got Reflect, Light Screen, Sandstorm for weather control, and Protect as its final move. Now our two heavy hitters on today's team, or I should say three heavy hitters on today's team, gonna be Dialga, Metagross, and Golden Go. Golden Go with that Choice Specs, Metagross with that Life Orb, and Dialga with that Adamant Orb with Draco Meteor, Flash Cannon, Earth Power, and Trick Room. Our final Pokemon and our big time Trick Room setter is going to be Bronzong. Very bulky with Iron Defense and Body Press. It also has Heavy Slam to deal with Fairy type Pokemon. And last but not least, it has Trick Room. Guys, remember to see for yourself. Remember the code is at the top right hand corner. And if you do enjoy today's video, don't forget to leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel. But without further ado, let's hop into match number 1, showcasing this mono steel type team on the casual ladder. Let's get after it, ladies and gentlemen. Match number 1 going up against a pretty dope team with Tinkaton, Lucario, Meowscarada, Gyarados, Ogerpon, and Garchomp. Now, I definitely want to get after it with the steel types, but something I want to check first and foremost is just the speeds of these Pokemon. I want to know if I have to pop Trick Room or not. I mean, COPPERAJAH's in the 30s, 111 for you, 91. Yes, Trick Room is going to be probably a priority of ours. And Golden Go here. Yeah, honestly, we might just go COPPERAJAH and like a Trick Room setter like Bronzong. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go Bronzong. Let's go COPPERAJAH here. In the back end, let's bring Dialga. And let's just go in with our Choice Spec Pokemon, right? Or do I go in with Metagross? I feel like both are pretty solid options here. Psychic Fangs, Bullet Punch. Not too bad here. I'm gonna go Golden Go. Especially as a back end Pokemon. Depending on what move we need a choice into it late game, we'll have that in our back pocket. But okay. First match on the way. Let's get after it. Let's get after it. Tinkaton and Lucario, not too bad for me. I mean, they do have Fake Out ready to roll. They do have like Close Combat potentially ready to roll here as well. I'm not sure if I want to Terrasilize COPPERAJAH. I kind of do. But at the same time, I kind of don't. I might just Protect it until I get off Trick Room. Just go Trick Room here and then just Protect. I could go Flying Terror, which isn't too bad, but let's just Protect this first turn just to see what they want to do. Most likely here, they want to throw a fighting move onto the board here. But Tinkaton, not really going to do too much up against this. Well, it does have knockoff. Right as I say that, it does big time damage. It takes away my leftovers. Lucario, on the other hand, going to go for that fighting move into this COPPERAJAH. I'm fine with this. We soaked that, no problem with Protect. And Trick Room is now out and about, which is good news for us. So from here, I could go Flying Terror type with COPPERAJAH, and I kind of want to. Considering COPPERAJAH, we don't get to use too much. So it should be a lot of fun here. But honestly, what's my defense set at right now? 136. I mean, honestly, just going for like an Iron Defense here might be my play. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to Terrasilize Flying and just rip an Iron Head into the Tinkaton slot. Get right after this Pokemon. Get right after it. So I know our HP is at about half, but I don't see him doubling down into my... Bronzong, so I'm thinking I can get off an Iron Defense here and then be able to Body Press next turn and do some damage. But Iron Head doing great damage with Sheer Force there. Iron Defense boosting us up here, which is really nice. If I had to guess, the same moves are going to fly here. Well, similar. Focus Blast is one of them. No problem. Easy Soaks for my boy. And Knockoff's probably going to fly here again. No Gigaton Hammer. That's fine. What, you think I was Terrasilizing? And they turn off their console. Awesome. I guess they thought I was Terrasilizing or swapping there, trying to make a read. Either way, we had this game in the bag. We were just going to start steamrolling with COPPERAJAH and then Body Press that Lucario down. We would have been chilling. GG's. Match number 2 time. let's keep the win streak rolling. We're going up against a tougher team here. Made our first opponent rage quit. Koraidon alongside with Whimsicott. I feel like at this point, Klefki's a great option because not only can we get weather control, we can also go into the screens. So I'm going to go Klefki here alongside with, I believe Dialga is going to be a good choice for us right off the rip. Yeah, I'm with that. It's Dialga or Bronzong. We have to pop Trigger. They have a very fast team, and I think Dialga's just going to be a bit better because I don't want to bring in 2 support Pokemon. So we're going to do that with COPPERAJAH in the late game slot, and last but not least, either Metagross or Golden Go. And what do I want here? Probably, I was going to say probably Golden Go here. Hey, Fairy Terra, what's your Terra type? Ground Terra. I'm going to go Golden Go here. We're going to go Golden Go. So this one definitely going to be a lot tougher. I mean, they do have Clefairy, which could be scary. But that's actually kind of funny. It rhymed. Clefairy scary, but don't worry about that. I think they're going to be like Koraidon or like Shadow Rider Calyrex. Let's try to get offensive here. And yeah, there goes Shadow Rider Calyrex with the Urshifu, which isn't too bad here. I feel like I'm pretty much forced to just terrestrialize my Dialga here. And Klefki should probably just go for Light Screen, right? Yeah, so I'm going to go Light Screen. I am going to go Fairy Terra, and I'm just going to start chipping up some damage here. Actually, no, I'm going to go Tricker him with that Light Screen. Let's do that. Let's do that. Fairy Terra, Tricker him, and then we can start attacking, which could be pretty good for us. But yeah, gotta terrestrialize Dialga here, just in case close combat's fine. Really don't want to take too much damage to a close combat. Actually, close combat would just KO us if we don't terrestrialize. Stab super effective, plus Urshifu hits like an absolute truck. Its attack stat is through the roof. So Fairy Terra is an absolute must here. Light Screen flies. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And Taunt's going to follow behind that, which is fine. I mean, I can swap Klefki next turn. He taunts up my Klefki. There's that close combat. Great Terror type on our end. We're able to soak that no problem. And his defense drops. So there's a hot chance that he probably swaps Urshifu next turn. He's probably Focus Sash, but I think now's a good turn for us to swap Klefki here as well. So I'll go into COPPERAJAH, super slow Pokemon, and I will Flash Cannon and chip up some damage into this slot. If Urshifu stays on the field, we might double down into it next turn, depending on what they do. But let's bring out the COPPERAJAH. They might close combat, which would suck, but we do read that swap, which is nice. It's a good swap on our end. He's going to end up swapping into who? Clefairy here, which honestly isn't too bad. Flash Cannon's going to fly here, do great damage into that slot, and we're going to see an Astral Barrage fly with the right screen following behind that, which is good news. Wow, still doing a ton of damage. It is Life Orb. Cool, good to know. So at this point, we're going to go Iron Head here. I think we just have to follow with Flash Cannon here. That still did a ton of damage. You know, I'm gonna double down in this slot. I'm gonna go for Rock Slide if I want to. Go for Rock Slide. You know what? Screw it. We're gonna go for Rock Slide here. Yeah, we're gonna go Rock Slide, and we're gonna Flash Cannon this slot. He might go for Follow Me. We'll see. He does not. So Rock Slide's gonna fly here, chip up a little bit of damage. Good thing he didn't go for Follow Me. Goes for After You. That kind of sucks. I should just went for Iron Head. And now we're getting steamrolled here. That Light Screen not helping us out at all, really. Astral Barrage still ripping. After You, just going crazy. Okay, What do I do at this point? Because this match is pretty much over, right? He just goes for After You. It would have been nice to just Iron Head that and actually KO it, but I thought maybe, just maybe, it can end up KOing that, but no. This is brutal. We might get swept here. Unless I go for Sandstorm and go for Make It Rain. The reason I go for Sandstorm is because we need the buffets out here. Because he's going for After You with Calyrex. Man, I should just Iron Head that slot down. I should just Iron Head that Calyrex. Because Iron Head, I believe, would have KO'd. We went for the Rock Slide because I believe Follow Me was going to pop out there. I'm going to pop a Sandstorm. Reason being, I don't want to get swept, and we're going to need a little bit of buffs to help us KO here. Because I'm hoping Klefki can soak this, and then Life Orb and Sandstorm can KO. That's really my hopes here. He's +2 because we know Golden Go's dying out from this. And my plan works. Awesome. Cool. Dope. We're not getting swept. I'm the man. I got 2 rules on the channel. We don't go 0-3 and we don't get swept. So there's that life orb damage. And Klefki from the grave. Well, not from the grave. From the sandstorm. Gonna pick up the KO. Come on now. What a KO. What a KO so we don't get swept. That's actually hilarious. That's actually hilarious. But after you kind of throw me off here, doing work, our opponent's going to end up taking this second match very, very easily. And here comes KopperaJah. Klefki can't do anything. GG's. I'm going to run this one. We're sitting 1-1. Let's go up to our third and final match. Third and final match coming at you guys. Went up against a tough team in that last one. After you, Clefairy, just get the best of us. But we're going up against a Charizard squad here. Now, Charizard definitely going to be scary for us considering I have all steel types. But we're going to work around this and we're going to try to get after it. Now, COPPERAJAH, honestly, a solid lead for us. And I'm going to bring it alongside with either Dialga or Bronzong just so we can set up Trick Room and really get rolling. And I'm kind of leaning towards Bronzong here. Right? Yes. Let's go Bronzong. Let's go Bronzong. So Bronzong, COPPERAJAH will bring Dialga, and last slot gonna be Golden-Go. We're gonna go Golden-Go here just because I got that choice specs. And it's always good to have in the back end. So looking for our second victory here. First victory, or first match I should say, made our opponent rage quit, so we grabbed the victory there. Second match, Clefairy just getting after it. We were looking pretty good for a little bit, considering we had speed control with Trick Room, but then once I used After You, really took us out. But he ends up going Skeledirge alongside with Clodsire. Now, honestly, I mean, terrestrializing you into flying might just be my best bet. And going for Rock Slide. Probably my play. I could start Iron Heading this this Clodsire down, but I like Rock Slide with this Terror type. So I'm going to do that, and I'm just going to pop Trick Room. Just going to pop Trick Room. I think COPPERAJAH is so dope. It's such an underused Pokemon. Like, it's okay in the competitive scene, but I just think it's such a dope Pokemon. Like, I'm a big fan of, like, elephants in real life. They're one of my favorite animals. So, like, when I seen COPPERAJAH be announced into Pokemon, I was like, dude, this Pokemon's sweet. Trade Steel type's pretty cool. He ends up launching a Shadow Ball, which, I mean, gonna do solid damage, but we soak it decently well. Clodsire, on the other hand, you're gonna go for a Poison Jab, which is kind of weird. You were just going for a straight Poison Jab into my Steel Elephant. But maybe you just read the Terror type. If that's the case, that's a pretty good read. But who's gonna dodge this? Of course, the one Pokemon that I want to hit dodges this. Trick Room does fly here, which is good news. So now I got some speed cooking. And honestly, I think we just target down this Clodsire. Or do I rip another Rock Slide? I think I rip another Rock Slide. Let's do it. Let's go Rock Slide here. And I guess I'll just go for Heavy Slam here. I mean, Body Press isn't really doing too much. So we'll see how much damage we can do in the Clodsire as our Bronzong starts to slowly die out here. But I wish we would have landed that first Rock Slide, because that probably would have did about half damage to this Skeledirge. And it does, exactly half. So that last Rock Slide would have been nice. There's that. Heavy Slam's going to follow behind, do minimal damage, just slowly chipping up Clodsire. I'm hoping we can get a flinch or two. Flinch or two would be nice. Gonna go for Torch Song. That's fine. We're going to lose our Bronzong. No, Bronzong ends up surviving, which I didn't want it to survive. And as long as I land another Rock Slide here, I mean, it should be fine. If I can just land another Rock Slide, we should be fine winning this match. I mean, maybe not anymore. Do I have to double down into this Skeledirge? I feel like we have to. Just in case Rock Slide doesn't KO, but Poison chipping me up. Chipping me up. Now the Rock Slide, I'm going to actually send Heavy Slam into this slot, because if Rock Slide doesn't KO, it's going to leave it on pretty much 1 HP. So, we're going to need something to KO it. Look at Clodsire, dude. He really just protected. That sucks. That sucks that he just protected. Can we land it into the Clodsire and maybe get a flinch? Give me a flinch. Give me a flinch here. Give me a flinch. Show me we get a flinch. Flinch would be nice. Or attack by Bronzong. That'd be even better. Go for Sludge Wave here. It's not going to affect my Bronzong. It is not going to affect my Bronzong. So I'm going to lose my COPPERAJAH. I survived that. But of course, Poison's just going to take me out. A little bit of leftovers HP. And from here, I mean, gotta most likely just go into Dialga, I guess, right? Skeledirge needs to go. This Skeledirge needs to go. As much as I want to go into Golden Go right now, I think we need to save it for a turn or two. I'm going to bring in you, and I'm hoping Earth Power can just KO the Skellyard, right? I hope so. I'm going to go for Earth Power here. Send it into that slot. And I guess we'll just double down into the slot just in case Earth Power is not enough to KO. So I'm not too worried about Clodsire. I mean, it probably has a ground move here to send into Dialga, but I mean, we should be able to circle at least the first one. Honestly, he might be slower than my Dialga. Clodsire is pretty slow. Heavy Slam launching. I thought it would do a bit more than that. Hopefully Earth Power can get the job done. But he's going for Poison Jab. It seems like all he has is poison moves to attack with. He's going to go for a Torch Song KO Bronzong, which is perfect. He's +2 on special attack. But if I KO here with Earth Power, I really like where we're sitting with my Steel types. Earth Power flying. Give me the KO. Let's go. I know my boy Dialga's got my back. So we'll have 1 turn left in Trick Room, maybe 2. I think it's 1. I think it's 1, which is okay for me. Not really, considering, I mean, they got some goodies on the field. Golden Go does fly out here, and they're gonna send out who they got here. Tinkaton. Not bad for me. Not bad for me. I mean, definitely gotta go Earth Power here, and I'm thinking of just launching to Make It Rain. Yeah, it's gonna be my play. Make It Rain with its choice specs. Should be able to KO the Clodsire and do decent damage in the Tinkaton. As long as both my Pokemon don't die out here, which I think we should be fine. Our typing is really solid up against what they got here. Because it seems like this Clodsire only has poison moves. So this is good. Now Earth Power does that. He's gonna go for a Play Rough, and did I just dodge that? I dodged that. Come on now. And Make It Rain's gonna pick up a double KO. Let's go. Let's go, baby. The Steel types. The Steel types today. The Steel types. Absolutely love it. So now it turns into a 2v1. I got Dialga on the field. I got Golden Go. -1 on special attack, but still hitting like an absolute truck with Make It Rain. Should be pretty much game. No more Trick Room though, which actually might work in our favor. These are my faster Pokemon on the team. Let's see who he goes into. Charizard. Oh no. This could be a problem here. This could be a problem here. We gotta go for Draco Meteor. And we're choosing to Make It Rain. We're gonna send it. This could be a problem here. If this is Fire Terra, we got a problem. Because that's gonna one-tap my Golden Go if you outspeed me. It's Dark Terra. Okay. That's not bad. It's Dark Terra. Hold up. And I'm outspeeding. Cool. Cool. Awesome. Dope. Get on out of here, Charizard. That was scary for a moment. That was definitely scary for a moment. We go 2-1 for today's video. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Another mono-type team on the Genes channel. Kind of planning on just doing all these mono teams. I've been having a ton of fun with it. So if you guys have any mono teams that I haven't showcased yet, let me get the rental codes to those teams. Leave them in the comment section down below. Or if you have any other rental codes, send them to me. I've been loving using fan teams. They're a lot of fun for me. They definitely are. But guys, that is going to be it for today's video. If you did enjoy the content, don't forget to smash that like button for me. And if you're new here, click that big red subscribe button so you don't win all of my videos go live. Seriously, you guys rock out. Make sure you spread positivity today, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.